And this is a segment of the show I like to call Blast from the Past.
Okay.
So, if you could hold my mic, Ronald. I had this set up for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna just turn the gimbal on, and with this camera, I want you to point it at the screen, because I want you to catch Jude's reaction when he sees this. Jude, don't be scared.
I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I'm just curious.
I'm scared.
I'm just gonna put something up there, and I just want you to just like
react.
Yeah, just
on the TV.
Yeah, just like the first thing that comes up, whatever your reaction is. No, you were not, and I wanted to keep it that way.
I was also not here for pre-production.
So let me just screen to my thing here. All right, and yup.
Oh God! Oh God!
So I actually pointed at the TV. So,
I have to take a picture of this.
Yeah. So what? Wait. Oh, let me get.
There you go. I'm blown out.
Oh, on here, right? Yeah. Oh, well, actually, in post, I can actually just throw the image on there. But
I have a picture of like all of us in like outside the limousine and like all lined up.
Oh, look at the baby dreads.
Yeah, yo. Are you ever bring that back?
No.
I gotta talk into the mic.
Like, she knows that I just like to cut my hair low now. So
you like that more now?
It's less maintenance. It's way better.
Word. Well, this
was when I was in college and I had my locks grow out more.
Yeah.
I was going to this place that I charged $40 to just get them done.
Yeah.
But I was getting it done like it was as if it was a haircut, like every 2 weeks, just to keep it neat.
Yeah.
I would always freak out when they unravel.
So there's a method to that. Okay.
So $40 every 2 weeks.
You're like, I had no idea.
I'm taking notes.
It adds up. And so one time it was the summertime. You remember when I was like, "Yo, Josh, like I'm done. Like cut it." So
I'm done.
I gave him scissors. He just helped me cut it out. I went to a barbershop and he just,
buzz,
cut it down.
So I have another one. Yeah, so just like
keep going.
Every time I think of this, like I think about
it's all right. I'll just put it in post.
I think about like my date choice.
Yes, I actually cropped her out. Huh? I cropped her out on purpose. I wasn't trying to expose you.
It wasn't a good choice.
Yikes.
Especially,
was it?
Huh?
It wasn't? Why don't?
I thought it would have been.
She wasn't a good choice because...
Oh, wait.
Well, if it was in terms of having fun with everybody...
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of you guys knew...
Oh, I think I know why. Yeah, I know why.
Yeah.
Friendly enough with her. So, if I came over to you guys and was like dancing a party or whatever, she would be by herself.
Yeah, I get
also,
you.
she wouldn't like participate.
She wouldn't be able to participate. And then I was, whatever.
Gotta worry about that with me.
Yeah.
If anything, she winds up becoming more friends of my friends than anybody else.
That's cool.
So
we could be friends.
Now, whenever there's a work event, she's like, they're like, "Oh, Jude, like,
you
coming?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh yeah, I think about it," and they're like, "Is she coming too?" Or they're like, "Well, what about your fiance? Is she coming too? She coming?" I'm like,
"Don't you come without her."
You're not invited if I'm not invited.
Word. Look at the face. So I have just two more.
Oh God.
All right. So this one is a clip. I don't know if I'll let the
chill. Why you got?
Yo. So.
All that whack ass.
Do you remember this?
Yes,
do you remember
at Mac
this?
Bar. At Mac Bar.
Oh my God.
There's this place called Shoulder Room. Oh, look at Henry. Shoulder Room in Newark.
Yeah.
It was basically at Mac Bar.
Yes.
So we used to go to Shoulder Room, and I used to tell her about this place.
Yeah.
It was the same thing, but that's...
Oh, you mean Elbow Room?
Elbow Room.
But they closed it.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is still open, but yeah.
I can't believe I went to that.
That's so funny. You look like a baby.
Oh, yeah. Wait, let's get the Ronald.
See, it's the weird part because, like...
Wow, look at that Ronald.
We were all in a magnet. And then I remember like when we're all like just sitting there finally like, all right, this is my classmates. These people I'm going to see for a while. And then at the time, I was the only one with a mustache or any facial hair.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, you grew up before everybody.
So and I just remember like someone just looked at me like, "You Mexican?" And I was like, "That's not it."
I mean, Filipinos.
He's like,
orale.
And then someone, and then because like, we're all young and we're all dumb, we throw shots. Somebody just says, "Yo, you look like a terrorist." I'm like, "Yeah, it's going off. It's going off."
Yeah, people are wild at our school. Like they'll let it fly. Like none of that political correctness. Like they'll let it fly.
Yeah, as soon as I knew that I can grow facial hair faster than all y'all, I was like, "All right, I gotta keep it short."
Yeah. All right, so I got one more.
But you used to grow it long.
Yeah, this
like,
can grow longer. This can grow longer.
Like he used to have just it be long.
I'm glad you made
That's
that shape. Like, like it's like overflowing. Like
I don't know if we were doing like football, but like, yeah, that's the time where like I wasn't really caring in terms of like if you're friends with me, you're friends with me.
Yeah.
And then like, and because when I got injured during football, like I didn't have like almost a junior year. Came back and I see all y'all was like, "Oh, you know that person. Oh, you know that person."
Yeah.
I don't know any of y'all. Oh, okay. Let me start looking more approachable. So yeah.
All right, so I have one more, and I want to see if you remember this.
Mm-hmm. That was like senior day or something like that.
Yeah,
was it senior day?
Look at
you.
Look at that tall ass, big ass, tall ass.
Yo, look at Jude on the hunt, yo.
Look at Jude's chicken leg.
Yo.
All right.
No, but it matches you here.
But look how fast he is,
so
though.
small.
Like, it is scary
like
for somebody to be that
baby.
fast. Like,
he's like a baby here.
like I would rather a dog chase me, not Jude. Look at this. Like, look, yo, that's crazy. Like, Rajiv didn't stand a chance. Yo. Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah.
Back then, I could use my legs. Now, when I run, I'm like, man, I ain't running.
I'm telling you to, like, go after them now.
Oh, wow.
Well, I don't know.
Language.
And I was like, don't tag me. Don't tag me. I'm not playing. I'm not playing.
That's just the language. That's just the language. That's just the language.
Oh my God, baby Jude.
Yep.
But yeah, I just wanted to share that because, you know, how many years ago was that already, though? It's crazy how,
10.
We're class
at least 9.
Yeah, we're class of 2010.
Yeah.
So just like for context, like.
Yeah.
You know, I put.
That's crazy.
You know, you could put like monograms on your yearbook. I just put I survived.
But yeah, like
I was talking to Ray before.
Yeah.
About like, you know, if we were ever to have like not like but like the school reunion. Would I ever go back for the reunion?
Have we ever had one of those? Because isn't it supposed to be like every 5 years or 10 years or something?
I thought it was every 5 years. Then 5 years passed, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, like nobody hit me up.
Whatever.
I'm like, but then again, at the time, I wasn't even on social media, so I'm like, how are people gonna reach me?
Yeah, but I told you like I don't even know if I would even go.
Yeah,
well, see,
I'm conflicted.
It's the messy part where like everybody wants to go because you want to see how everybody doing.
Oh, so you low key want to see like?
Well, sometimes like.
But you see, even that's the wrong reason because I want to like be like.
I'm not saying that's my reason, but I've heard that
it'd be nice to like reconnect with people. But after living without somebody for so long, it's like, then what's the point?
Yeah, like are they
kind of
like what's the tie?
You know what I mean?
Aside from we went to high school.
A lot of times people are going just to measure how well they did with everybody else, and I'm like, I'm not doing that shit either.
And that's the
exactly.
Well, I mean, okay, think about it. I went to high school in Orange County, so think about all the plastic surgery people probably have had by now. I just want to go to look.
How many of them are actors now?
See, that's
another thing that I realized. Here, there's more fake butts. Over there's way more fake boobs.
Fake boobs and fake faces.
Here?
Faces.
Word?
Fake butts here.
Fake butts here.
Word?
Rampant.
Yeah.
Rampant.
Yeah. I don't see it.
So when I used to work at Best Buy and Sea Caucus, I guess because we're so close to
that's Secaucus.
Edgewater.
That's Secaucus, yeah.
Because we're so close to Edgewater, like all the rappers
They
and people used to
care
live
more.
up
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
And I guess all the strippers that are famous and yada yada
that makes sense.
That money from up there will always come to the store. So I've met or I've seen so many rappers or strippers come in and out the store because of the location of the store.
I was about to say, because around here, you know what's up, because like they don't even got money for that, so you know it's real.
So I mean,
They don't got money for that.
word.
Because you see them by that store is what the closest Best Buy or whatever to like River Road or whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's like people would just
Yeah, well, that's another thing. Because I heard that like the higher level execs in New York City, they live out in like North Jersey. Yeah. So like
celebrities,
they probably got the money.
Reverend lives in New Jersey.
Because let's say if you want to stay in New York, where would you go to? If you had the money,
everything's wild
unless
expensive.
you paid for a penthouse that's like what, $3 million?
And at that point, it doesn't even make sense to do that.
Huh?
At that point, it doesn't even make sense to do that. Like, just buy something cheaper somewhere else.
Even if you live in New York City, right?
Unless you have
Would it
money
be
to blow.
faster? Would it be faster to walk or to take a car?
Wait to New York?
Like, if you were to, like, let's say you're uptown and you got to go downtown.
Oh.
Sometimes it might be faster to take the subway.
Yeah.
If you get on the subway, somebody recognizes you, it's a wrap.
Oh yeah, it's done for you.
By the time you walk in with a crowd of people into your place of work, and it's like,
that's when you need like a series of elaborate masks.
When I used to commute to Rutgers, Newark, I met Ed Lover.
Oh, okay.
On the train, I met Tony Danza on the train stuff. Tony Danza was an asshole. But,
did you bother them?
I bothered.
Were you like, hey man, I'm a big fan.
I love her. Like, I think I was taking the train back to Hoboken.
Yeah.
So that was like the end stop or whatever, and we were both getting off at the same time. And I think he was walking past me, or we were trying to get into the walkway at the same time.
Yeah.
And I looked at him and I was like, I love her. And he was like, oh yeah, how's it going on? So he was like nice about it. He was like real nice about it. So
yeah.
I always like watch the Come On Son videos and wish they came back. Like those just used to be so funny. Yeah, way different.
But yeah, so I want to thank you guys for coming once again. This has been amazing. So like, just, I don't know how long I hadn't seen you, but like,
forever.
I'm glad to be in a position where like I can now invite you to my home, because for context, like since like before February, I was living with my parents, and since like fucking high school, they're like, don't you bring anybody over here. And so that's like another thing that kind of makes it hard to like be friends with somebody, is just like not being able to like be a host or like, bring someone to your home and like relax.
Well, we've lived with her parents, and her parents are open with bringing people back, but now we're about to buy our condo. So now we're about to have a place of our own.
Big things.
So now we're about to just, have fun, enjoy our space.
Yeah, because it's so different. Like once you have like your own place, granted.
Because the problem is that we used to live out here for 4 years, like just renting. So we're already used to each other and our lifestyle stuff like that.
Yeah.
Then to move back in with parents is like,
yeah.
Or even the same thing when I went to college and I moved back in with my parents.
It's like once you had that taste of freedom, like you realize what that is, and you're not trying to go back.
It's hard to go back.
But yeah, so this is going to conclude the inaugural episode of the subsection of our podcast called TV and Chill.
That's a long ass segment.
Facts.
It was fun though. Like
it
was. You never saw how I really looked like in high school.
I never saw you talk this much either.
Hey, that's a good look too. Yeah, so
I'm opening up.
Yeah,
good,
yeah.
Right?
Hey, we can all be better. So with that being said, you guys are welcome back anytime. Anytime you
or
guys come.
Or you can make a travel trip to Cali.
Oh, Gorilla Podcast.
Traveling podcast.
Yeah, I can actually do that. I'll
You've done one in the forest, haven't you?
Yeah. That sounds so funny. It's like you did it in the forest.
That's why I said it like that.
Yeah, but yeah. You guys are welcome back anytime, or when you guys get your thing, know what I mean?
We're gonna try to make a trip back to Jersey at least once a year.
Yeah,
at least
because
by this time she's a Jersey person too now, so it's like
yeah. So This is going to conclude the very first episode of TV and Chill. I'll see you guys in the next time. Peace. Whew. Good shit, guys.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun, right? It's funny because like most of the time, like I'll like I keep like shouting this out like on the Insta, and I'm like, yo, like I'm a human, like just talk to me, like, and they're like, you know, oh, what are we gonna talk about? I'm like, don't worry about it.
Listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
So I figured I was gonna be the same way. And so she was like, what are you guys gonna talk about? And it was like, whatever. Like I don't know. Like, whatever we're talking about.
Yeah, he's done this you've done like a straight episodes last year, like.
Oh yeah, no, actually, 2 years ago is when I first started, and the motivation was pretty much the same. Like I just, I don't know if you ever have like an idea, like maybe like outside of your work of like some shit that you're interested in that maybe you want to pursue, and maybe you have like a space of time in your day, and maybe you're like, yeah, today's gonna be the day where I get started on this thing.
Yeah.
I'd have a bunch of those, but then not